girl Rising. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I am Naya, call me Naya. But if you are from my big old family, you already know what the steez is with us. What up though? Make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe. Um, what else? Sagittarius, I'm sick of you. What else? Let me stop. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. All right. Also, too, y'all. So make sure y'all check the description box, like in all videos, whatever. In any video, if you check the description box there, I have links there. If y'all do not have y'all whole chart, they are free. These are links and websites and apps that I have used myself, and they do have options for you to pay for like a premium, whatever. I'm not a premium bitch. You feel me? Give me what I need, and I'll do the rest. I'm just not that premium girl. But they are free, so y'all can get y'all a chart. These readings do apply sun, moon, and rising. So even if I did not do your sun sign, let's say your sun is in Libra, but your moon is in Cancer, but I have Cancer up, like it's just nice to know those things too. And so that way you can be able to tap into yourself, learn more about yourself. You feel me? Where you're placed in the cosmos. But let's go ahead and get into it, Sagittarius, divine feminine, divine masculine, Sag. Ooh, let's go ahead and get into it, Sag. I want to start off with some starseed oracles here for you, love. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Let me move this back. Okay. All right. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. My bad, y'all. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Ooh. So the first one that I have here, Sagittarius, empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Empathic starseed. Can I get two more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius, absorbing what's not yours? I would say this here too, Sagittarius, make sure that you are cleansing your energy. Rather that be after your work day, after going to school, shit, after going to the store, especially after going out to a club, a kickback function, I don't give a damn, or even after like performing certain things spiritually, make sure that you are cleansing your energy. But empathic starseed, I have weight of the world here, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. So having something on you or having a burden or something that you're not supposed to have. So you have absorbing what's not yours here with an empathic starseed, and then you got it's not yours to carry. Boundaries, let it go, weight of the world. Let me get one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Holding on to things that don't belong to you, certain emotions, certain feelings, maybe even certain ways of being. So I'll even use this as an example. I'll use this as an example. So like sometimes when we are in these, toxic situationships or relationships, we oftentimes take on certain habits or certain ways of being that aren't necessarily in alignment with our divinity or who we are or who we're supposed to be. So it's like letting go of maybe anger, or letting go of certain ideologies, or letting go of, I don't know how else to explain this. But I also feel like two Sagittarius don't match energy either. Do not do that. I understand, that's a real popular thing. People say I match energy, so decide how we gonna act. You're not gonna decide how I'm gonna motherfucking act, okay? And I'm just saying it just straight like that. You're not gonna decide how I'm gonna act. I'm in control of this. I run this. So don't match energy. Don't hop off your pedestal, or don't come off of your high frequency to vibrate low. Like there's no benefit there. So I'm gonna say don't match energy as well, but also cleanse your energy too, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I feel like also too being unbothered, maybe even being in a more blissful, more calm state these days, Sagittarius. Rather that be, and it's not even necessarily as if like everything in your life has to go right, but it's like even if things aren't technically going right or as planned, or as you thought that they would, or whatever the case is, it's just like finding happiness even in those moments. You have loosen your grip here. This is the third time somebody is being told to let go of some shit. Maybe somebody needs to let go of a toxic person, or somebody needs to let go of something that's just not good for you. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. How do you cope? Now, a lot of times, too, when you hear the word addiction, you think about smoking, you think about drinking, you think about drugs. You know what I'm saying? But oftentimes, too, we can turn work into an addiction. We can turn, I talked about those habits that we can gain in certain toxic situations. We can turn being angry into an addiction. Like we can't stop being angry. We can't stop being negative. But coping mechanisms here: loosen your grip, density, addiction, let God in. So I feel like also too, somebody may need to express themselves or may need to tell the truth about something. Rather it be how they truly feel, or rather it be about them wanting to cut something off, or whatever the case is, or that they're moving on, or they need to move forward, or whatever. Somebody needs to say something, speak up, speak shit. Somebody needs to say something. Hell, let me get some goddess oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius, say something. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. I have Jumbi masks here. Yeah, if you are not truly satisfied, or if you are not truly being transparent, now it's not to say that you walking around being a liar or anything like that, but even if you're doing it in the means of sparing feelings, or to keep confusion down, or to keep from having, certain blow-ups, or whatever the case is, like, it's just, let me get two more here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. I have creativity, seven sisters. One more here for Sagittarius. Let's see, we got the number 7 here. One more here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. Yeah, and then noonday truth here. So we got the number 7 coming out here with this 1, 8, 1, 2. We got 7 sisters here. We got 3, 4 with 34 noonday truth. Jumbi mass creativity and noonday truth. Yeah, I feel like something needs to be expressed, something needs to be said. Like, and it's not even on no like being an asshole type shit, but something needs to be said. But I want to read out what this 7 is here for you, Sagittarius. Keep it up. Passion, intention, written word, all sciences, unrestricted. Spirituality, esoteric, intention, the mind, luck, metaphysical. Keep doing what you are doing. Pass it on. You are right. Lucky you. Trust yourself. Your connection is strong. Trust yourself. Your connection is strong. Let's see. Let me get some moon oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius. The first two that I have here for you, Sagittarius, you have last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. And then you got last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. Last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. And last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up. Let me get one more here for Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Lighten your load. You were, as far as you letting go, it was put out here 3 times. Carrying what's not yours, coping mechanisms, just dealing with something, going along to get along. You deserve happiness. You deserve love, genuine love. You deserve stability. You deserve truth. You deserve transparency. You deserve, I don't know how, hell, don't let me get in here and get to act like Mama D in here. I deserve. Shit, I deserve to be loved, damn it. I got full moon in Aries. Cool your emotions. Yeah, so I talked about being at a more like calmer state, or even like more blissful, more calmer state, being more at ease, being more at peace, being more relaxed in your skin. But clear your mind, lighten up, and cool your emotions. I talked about you cleansing your energy, and you after you are around certain people, or after maybe you even perform certain things. I talked about spiritually or whatever, but it's very important for you to not be weighed down, Sagittarius. Whether that be weighed down, tied down. Now, I'm not gonna say, Sagittarius, that you can't have love or anything like that. That's fucking crazy. Wait, we ain't talking about me. But I date. You feel me? And shit, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Always use your discernment. Make sure that you are setting boundaries. Make sure that you are not losing yourself in that process and those honeymoon phases and all of that shit. But just above all, stay grounded, Sagittarius. I want to get some herbal oracles here for you. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Clear your mind, lighten up, and cool your emotions. passion over emotions. I don't know how else to explain that. Don't allow your emotions affect your passion or whatever it is you want to manifest or whatever it is that you desire. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Don't let emotions cloud your judgment either. I have lion's mane, leadership. Lion's mane, leadership. And then I also have here Damiana, the beloved. And the last one that I have here is Reishi, retreat. This is pulling me into that energy of that cool your emotions and clear your mind. This lighting up here, these moon oracles that we got. What is this? Gemini, Leo, and Aries. Leadership, the beloved, and retreat. Let's see. I want to read Lion's Mane here, leadership. It says here, sacred masculine, leadership, ambition, provider, strong-willed, spiritual power. The lion is a symbol of power, animus, the primordial essence within the sacred masculine that expresses itself as relentless determination, ambition, focus, and will. When we meet lion's mane, we immediately feel a regal and generous presence. When out of balance, vanity and overconsumption block the flow of love coming in to inspire ambition. So let's back up here a little bit. It says vanity and overconsumption. In your starseed oracle, Sagittarius, it was talking about coping mechanisms here. Density, addiction, to let God in, overly consuming, whether that be food as well. It's not all about just drugging and drinking. It could also be food, your relationship with food. Whether you are someone who, you have healthy eating habits or not. Your relationship that you have with your body, with your womb, with your counterparts and things. It says here, when out of balance, vanity and overconsumption block the flow of love coming in to inspire ambition. Power isn't powerful when you put others or yourself down. Power isn't power when you put others or yourself down. I told you, Sagittarius, do not match energy. Do not do that shit. Don't fucking play with me. Don't, all right? Do not match energy. Let people talk. Let people feel away. Let people, it is what, but do not match energy. Do not respond. Do not give no light, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Okay, let me keep going. It says you are a wielder of raw power and may be destructive if consequences are overlooked. All right, so make sure we staying in our lanes here. All right, make sure we're not doing too much. Okay. It says, lead your life from a place of compassionate leadership out of love. Move in love always, Sagittarius. Now, I'm not saying that you walking around here moving in hate. But this is another thing too. Love can be an addiction as well. So a lot of times we can find ourselves dealing with a lot of bullshit, sitting in a lot of shit, getting up trying to figure out why we smell like shit because we are willing to deal with so much to feed this addiction, to feed the need to love or to be loved. I'm gonna be honest, I love love. I love the way love feel. I love the way that that love transforms me. I love the person it turns me into. I love. I can't help but to love. Now, depending on who you ask, I'm thugging. You know what I mean? But okay. It says, lead your life from a place of compassionate leadership and the rest will follow. Let me get Damiana the beloved here. Damiana the beloved. Magnetism, attraction, Sagittarius, kindred spirits, soulmates, relationships, intimacy, sacred play, finding the beloved within. Sagittarius, it says Damiana represents the universal principle of the beloved within relationships and within ourselves. The alchemy of polarity is what we're made of, and this integration of opposites is that which births the beloved. This card represents the journey of coming together and reuniting within oneself. A lover, friend, family member, or any important person in your life. You are in an important period of making choices and establishing healthy boundaries, especially with those you'd like to deepen and expand, or those that you feel the need to shed or distance yourself from. Sagittarius, I talked about if you are not satisfied, or if you want to do away with something, or you were told 3 times here, Sagittarius, to let go. Matter of fact, I'm going to read 3. I don't care if you've been seeing 3, but damn it, 3 means something. I'm going to read that out. But Sagittarius, you're told to let something go here, all right? I talked about being comfortable in your skin again, finding happiness and light in your purpose. Let's keep going. All right. It says, Damiana reminds us of the importance of shaking off rigidity that often depletes creative reserves and sacred play. If you feel unsatisfied and emotionally unavailable, even to those whom you love, take the time to be in solitude and nourish your creative centers. You were told here, look, Sagittarius with the 7 sisters, creativity here. It says often separation becomes the basis to reunite once again in a higher frequency. True self-love is the key to lasting relationships with others. True self-love is the key to lasting relationships with others. You have to love you first before you can even think about being loved by somebody else. That's a motherfucking fact. Fight your mama. I don't care. It's the truth. You have to love yourself first. True self-love is the key to lasting relationships with others, and most importantly, with yourself. I'm about to read out this number 3, and then I'm gonna keep going. I don't want to read y'all to death, but however, I mean, if I gotta get it out this way, or however it needs to come out, or whatever needs to be said, that's just what it is. It says here, on the right path. You were told, Sagittarius, to trust what you are doing. Okay? On the right path. Imagination and optimism. Manifestation, ascended masters, humor, third eye. You are on the right path. Ascended masters are helping you, your angels, your ancestors, your guides, all right? It says you are protected, Sagittarius. Take action, take chances, live your life with love, joy, and optimism. Be creative. Again, create, Sagittarius. Be creative and artistic. Express yourself, Sagittarius. Express yourself. Let me keep going. I actually want to get some earth oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Damn, we 17 minutes in. I ain't even started the tarot. I talk too much, huh? Oh well. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I have the ancients here, and then I have spirit of the east. So I feel like also too, Sagittarius, grounding yourself. You were told here with that with the number 3, we had number 7 coming out, and we also had number 3 come out. But Sagittarius here, you, as far as like you're told, like your angels, your ancestors, your ascended masters, your guides, they're with you. You are protected. So Sagittarius, tap in. If you do, if you have an ancestor altar, or if you, whether you practice that or not, or even if you just, I don't know, whether it be in meditation, in prayer, or whatever it is that suits you, Sagittarius. I just feel like tap into your ancestral lineage as well. Practices, tap into who you are. This spirit of the east here, I talked about grounding yourself. Try to spend some time outside if you're able to. Get some fresh air. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. If you do spend a lot of time in the house, or if you spend a lot of time working, or whatever, if your day is just consumed a lot of time by being in buildings or whatever, I feel like Sagittarius, like, try to get outside a little bit. Try to get outside a little bit, for sure. One more here for Sagittarius, divine feminine, divine masculine, Sag. I have spirit of the west here. This is pulling me into the energy of those first 3 starseed oracles here, when it was telling you multiple times, Sagittarius, to let go. The fact that you're an empathic starseed, it can be really hard, because like wherever you go, Sagittarius, you pick up on shit. You're sensitive to energy. It just is what it is. But this ancients here, you're being told to meditate. I told you about grounding yourself. I also told you too, Sagittarius, to cleanse your energy, cleansing yourself with this spirit of the west. Also too, Sagittarius, finding balance. All right, finding balance between your creativity, and also finding balance in between, I'll use as an example, working. I can resonate with that. I work all the time. I work 70-hour weeks. It makes no sense. But I mean, that's how I am. I'm a little bit of a workaholic. But Sagittarius, finding balance, but also cleansing yourself. Please do that. If that's something that you thought to do, rather be through saging or rather you have a certain ritual for yourself, taking a bath, a shower, being outside, whatever. I just feel like grounding yourself, period. Let me get a few star oracles here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. The first one that I have here, it says, be clear on what you want. Put action to your goals. Make them a reality. Be clear on what you want. That noonday truth. Be clear on what you want. Put action to your goals. Make them a reality. Let me get one more here for Sagittarius, please. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Be clear on what you want. Set boundaries. Don't just go with the flow. At the beginning of the reading, Sagittarius, I was talking about having an addiction to love. And it's like, so then you find yourself in situations to whereas you deal with a whole lot of shit that you don't really have to, or that's not necessary, or that's just not for you. Be clear on what you want and stand firm on it too, Sagittarius. Do not waver away from your way of being. What do you want out of this journey, out of this life, out of your next relationship? What do you want? The next one I have here says you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. Remember, Sagittarius, when I was talking, I was saying you deserve this, you deserve this, you deserve that, you deserve good things. Keep your focus on what you want. It says, what does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desires. What does your heart want? So it's the divine, your angels, your ancestors. As it's like, it's Sagittarius, it's almost as if you've opened a portal in a way. And this might, I mean, shit, like, if it don't apply, let it fire. Everybody might, like, it don't matter, but listen, I gotta get this out. It's like, it's almost as if you've opened a portal in a way, and it's like now it's like your guides, your ascended masters, the divine creative source is now saying like, okay, you've been through this journey, you've done the work. It's like now you may have felt a certain type of way when you went through things or having to come back to things or whatever the case is, but at the same time you came back home. So it's like you are being rewarded, or you are to be rewarded, Sagittarius. I don't know how else to explain this. I feel like this is in matters of spirituality in a way, but you are to be rewarded. So now it's like, what do you want? It's time for you to manifest and to keep moving. But I don't know how else to explain that. So whether you have mantras, or you like to pray, or you like, I mean, whatever it is that you do, meditation, chanting, singing, whatever, like, what do you want, Sagittarius? You've earned it. I said you, like, maybe you passed, maybe you earned it. Like, earning it. I don't know how else to fucking explain it. Let me go ahead and get into the tarot. Shit. I'm gonna make myself mad trying to explain that. Let me just go ahead. Let's move on. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. The fruits of your labor, Sagittarius. I have the star here, I got the 6 of Pentacles here, and then I got the 5 of Pentacles here too. Yeah, I feel like also as well in terms of like your finances and things like that, I feel like it's going to turn around, Sagittarius. I feel like your finances are going to get better, rather that be because of extra work or OT that you put in or whatever the case is. But Sagittarius, I feel like when I talked about you finding balance or you having balance, I feel like your finances are going to turn around in a way. This star here, this 6 of Pentacles here too. Yeah, Sagittarius, this is somebody that helps somebody maybe publicly, or Sagittarius, not necessarily even publicly, but you just interact with people. And the way that you interact with them a lot of times is giving a certain type of help or a certain type of aid, or you're able to be there for them in a certain kind of way. I don't know how else to be able to explain that. Shit, I feel like two Sagittarius, I mean, this might sound corny or like maybe broad for everybody, but I don't feel like this applies to everybody because not everybody do this. But I feel like Sagittarius is like when you see less fortunate people, homeless people, whatever, like when you can, you'll give what you have. That's just like your nature. But I feel like somebody's finances is going to turn around here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius, it's like you've opened a portal in a way. Yeah, I got the Temperance here. In due time, Sagittarius. That's you right there. Let me get a few more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Always, if you don't know, if you don't remember nothing else, or whether you're religious or not, I remember this from church. You know, faith without works is dead. Yeah, temperance here, the high priestess, and then I also got the 7 of Cups here too. Yeah, it's something about here, someone that's extremely intuitive here as well. Maybe that's why their finances are going to turn around, because they are using their intuition. The 7 of Cups here too, as far as your knowledge, your wisdom, somebody's dreams here. Let's say somebody let go of addiction, or an addiction that they had, and so now their mind is open, their kundalini is open. It's like I talked about opening a portal in a way. It was hard for me to explain it, and I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can. But it's like overcoming a trial, and now it's like you have, I don't know, it's like now being given like new gifts and things like that. But I also feel like too, somebody else is always on somebody's mind as well. Someone else is always thinking about someone, whether that be Sagittarius, you to somebody else, or somebody else about you, Sagittarius. But somebody is always thinking about someone else. But I honestly do feel like this is a masculine that thinks about a feminine a lot. Rather it be, I feel like this is a masculine who feels some type of way about a high priestess. Someone who is, whether you consider yourself this, or whether you called yourself this, or know it's about yourself, whatever the case is, but somebody has feelings for someone who is tapped into occult knowledge or mysticism, and things like that. Somebody feels some type of way about somebody, and it's in a good way. I'm not saying that it's something negative or nothing like that. Like, you're always on somebody's mind here too. Mm. I feel like also too, don't make excuses for what you decided you're not going to do anymore. So I'm going to use this as an example. If I say that I'm not going to, well, I personally, I don't eat red meat or pork. So if I say I'm not going to eat red meat or pork, I'm not going to make an excuse to be able to eat it, to be able to indulge in red meat or pork. So like, don't get like, if you gave up something, then let it go, let it rest, let it be there. But somebody's finances is going to turn around. Somebody is highly intuitive here. In due time, you're always helping, Sagittarius. Make sure that you are being transparent. You have the empathic starseed here, as far as you holding on to things holding on to things that's not yours, burdens and carrying shit. But somebody feels a certain type of way about a high priest. Somebody maybe admires them, loves the way that they look. Yeah, I got the 10 of Pentacles here. I'm sorry, I got the 10 of Cups. Excuse me. I got the 10 of Cups here. I got the 10 of Swords here. Then I also got the 10 of Wands here. Mm. I feel like also too, Sagittarius, people from the past may want to reach back out to you and talk to you as well. And I feel like Sagittarius, like that happens when you like start to move on, or once you found something better for whatever reason. But Sagittarius, I feel like people from the past want to talk to you. Rather, Sagittarius, you want to speak to them or not, or you could have had them previously blocked. You didn't fuck with them, whatever. But I feel like Sagittarius, somebody envisions a family with you. Somebody sees themselves with you long term. Somebody thinks that, I mean, shit, you just the cat's meow, Sagittarius. I don't know how else to fucking say it. But this 10 of Swords here too, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then also with this 10 of Wands here too, somebody from the past, whether it be an intimate situation, a friendship, whatever it is. I told you, Sag, whatever you cut off, whatever you put to rest, laid to bed, whatever, leave it there. Because somebody, whether they have these placements, highly aspected, whatever, but somebody with this energy here who could have took advantage of your trust, or who could have did you wrong, or talked about you, or whatever the case is, or it's just like, or who could have hurt you, who could have had certain character flaws that just were unfavorable. I don't know how else to explain it. I got the 9 of Pentacles here. We had the 6, we had the 5 in reverse, and then we also got the 9 here. Yeah, Sagittarius, you were told to be in solitude as well. When you are in solitude, make sure that you are creating, using your time wisely. But I feel like building here, this 9 of Pentacles, can I get clarity on this 9 of Pentacles here? For divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. This 9 of Pentacles here, and then with this 5 of Wands. I feel like Sagittarius is like sometimes it could feel like it's you against the world, Sagittarius, or as if you are dealing with a lot of things on your own, Sag. But you were told here, as far as about how your ascended masters are with you, your guides are with you, the divine is with you. But I feel like Sagittarius, like, I'm going to tell you not to overwhelm yourself or try not to be so overwhelmed. But I feel like Sagittarius, you take on a lot of responsibilities at one time. And I feel like also, too, Sagittarius, maybe even a lot of criticism, too. People who, don't necessarily agree with how you feel or what you believe or what you do with your life or whatever the case is. I just feel like Sagittarius is like, I don't know what it is, but it's like maybe been fighting criticism about the way that you make your money. I feel like also, too, Sagittarius, sometimes watch out for those who get angry when you deny them access to your finances. If you tell somebody, no, I can't give you this, or no, I'm not giving you that this time, then fuck them. Like, it is what it is. Pay attention to those type of people. I got the Hierophant here. I told you, Sagittarius, as far as like a union goes, somebody is always thinking about, I talk about somebody's always thinking about a high priestess, but somebody's just always thinking about you, Sag. Period. Somebody's always thinking about you. Somebody wants a family. Somebody wants marriage here. Marriage, a family, shit. They want to support you spiritually. They want to support you financially. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius, you were told here how you deserve good things. I told you that you opened up a portal, and now whatever you put out, the love you put out, whatever it is coming back to you. So with the you deserve good things, when people feel like Sagittarius, or when people see that you are worth the investment, they're going to do it. People are going to do what they want to do too, but I feel like somebody may have a hard time allowing someone to do for them. Now, it's not necessarily saying like you looking for somebody to do for you or anything like that, but maybe it's a pride thing, Sagittarius. Maybe it's hard for you to allow people to give you a helping hand or to, support you. Maybe even like, I'll say this, I have no problem with support, but it's hard for me to accept help financially. It's hard for me to, because I always think about like that we all got shit going on. We all got bills. I don't have any children, and I know what I go through not having kids as is. So it's like, if you somebody with kids and you offering to give me something, like, I'm like, hell no, like, keep that for your babies. That's how I am. That's my heart. But I feel like it's like, it might be hard a little bit for you to accept help a little bit. But I told you, Sagittarius, like, in due time, somebody's finances is going to turn around, and somebody can't stop thinking about you, Sagittarius. But as far as like an old energy or somebody wanting to come back, wanting to see you again, talk to you again, Sagittarius, you could have blocked this person because they lied to you too many times. I got the Six of Pentacles here too. I got the Six of Pentacles, I got the Knight of Cups, and then I also got the Three of Wands and the Devil here too. Yeah, Sagittarius, don't entertain no whatever. Don't entertain no exes. Hell fucking no. Absolutely not. Don't entertain no exes, Sagittarius. I feel like also to keep your options open as well. Now, I told you about, as far as having an addiction to love, how you will deal with certain things, how you'll find yourself doing too much sometimes. You get real invested, whatever. I feel like if you are dating, date. You can like somebody. You can, like, hey, I fuck with you, But at the same time, it's like you are on a journey, all right? Don't box yourself in too quickly, okay? Now, I'm not saying go out and just be, sexing and looking up on everybody. I'm not saying that at all. Shit, I feel like even still, I feel like not having that part of it or waiting to do that part actually strengthens the bond. I feel like it helps, actually. I feel like sex too soon. I feel like sex sometimes, like, it can really ruin shit. But as far as like ex situations and shit like that goes, I feel like somebody is, they're financially unstable. They are controlling. Somebody does not know how to handle their emotions. But like I said, Sagittarius, you're moving forward here. You're moving forward. I feel like, too, somebody can't accept the fact that they are the reason why their life is the way that it is. Rather that be Sagittarius, somebody that, as a friend or an ex or whatever the case is, but I feel like somebody is controlling, somebody is irresponsible. Somebody is really fucking irresponsible. And I feel like, Sagittarius, you've walked away from something that is toxic, something that just likes to try to have control. Something that is not able to like really take care of itself fully. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm not trying to like say nobody, bumming out here or nothing like that. But it's just like, Sag, you have so much to look forward to. You don't need no leeches, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let me get some hidden truths out here for you, Sag. Hold on. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, Sag, you're moving on. Sag, you got options. I told you not to overwhelm yourselves though too, and I told you as far as like taking on a lot of responsibilities, whether that be spiritually, in your regular life, whatever. But I just feel like Sagittarius, you have a lot of responsibilities. So make sure that you are practicing your self-care, taking your time to yourself, all of that. I have here, I can't reach out. Yeah, Sagittarius, like somebody could have got blocked. You're not fucking with somebody. I can't reach out. Let me get 3 more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Somebody can't be spoken. Somebody's not allowing access to them. Maybe on social media, phone numbers, whatever it is. I watch your social media. Yeah, Sagittarius, you could have blocked somebody from your phone, and the only way that they have to see you is through social media, or the only way they're able to keep up with you is through social media. I can't reach out. I watch your social media. Let me get 2 more here. I feel like I'm not trying to be dramatic or nothing like that, but it can even be somebody who tried to ruin your fucking life. I am recovering, ruin you mentally or spirit, like whatever. I just feel like somebody who could even try to like ruin your fucking life. And then I have here, I wish we could go back. I am recovering. I wish we could go back. Let me get 1 more here for divine feminine, divine masculine. I feel like somebody wished that they could maybe not say that they said or undo a certain mistake, but I talked about having a lot of pride here too. Yeah, you let me down. I wish somebody wished that that disappointment maybe never happened, or maybe they wish that they never even met somebody, just period. But I am recovering here. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Sagittarius, you're supposed to be of service. If you're not, if that's something that you don't necessarily do at your job or whatever, I don't know, but I just feel like you're supposed to be of service. And everybody you're supposed to be helping everybody. I don't know, just maybe like large crowds, a lot of people you're supposed to be helping. You let me down, and then I have here, I need security. Yeah, somebody has to be able to trust again, to be able to take a step forward. Somebody has to be able to trust. Somebody has to be able to, I don't know, believe the words. Somebody has to be able to trust again before they're able to take a next step or take something serious again or to even consider a conversation. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I have slow down. Slow down here. So I told you, Sagittarius, when you are dating, or if you are dating, if that person is not they're not your partner, okay? Do not give husband and wife qualities to temper, or husband and wife, don't do that. Don't give husband and wife qualities to temporary situations. Don't be a husband and a wife to a girlfriend or a boyfriend, because then what's going to do is, it's like a lot of times, even when it comes down to the people that we sleeping next to, we don't know where their mind is at. You feel me? So it's like, you can think that somebody is with you and they have you within your best interest and everything, but they can start taking note of that. It's like, then after so long, you're gonna be with somebody for years and years and years, and then it's gonna be like, marry you for what? You cook for me, you clean for me, you share your location with me, I gotta say so. You know what I'm saying? Like, you completely, in a way, almost damn near dedicated your life to me. So it's like marry you for what when I get all of this shit for free? I'm staying at your house, I'm doing this. So Sagittarius, you had to slow down here. Slow down. All right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius, because it's like, damn, well, I'm so great. I did all of this for him. Why isn't he with me? Or I did all of this for her. Why she ain't recognized a real one? Why she ain't? Because she was getting to for free. Settle down with you for what? That's a contract. That's a liability. People don't like to be that fucking responsible. Come on now. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Marriage is a huge responsibility, huge commitment. I have too late. So I have slowed down here. I have too late. I feel like an ex or something, Sagittarius, could have missed out on you, or are missing out on you, Sagittarius, or somebody like spun the block too slow or something. And it's not even to say that when they did spin the block, you feel like you was gonna accept them back anyway. But I feel like somebody is like maybe missing out, or they miss you, Sagittarius. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Somebody maybe even wanting to make things right at the last minute, or when it don't really mean anything for real. I have Taurus here, and then I also have co-parenting. I got Taurus, and then I have co-parenting. So this could have something to do with somebody's co-parenting situation with a Taurus, whether that be their sun, moon, rising. I really don't care. But maybe somebody who tried to control things. Sagittarius, co-parenting, and then Taurus. Sagittarius can have a Taurus placement. I don't really too much give a fuck. I don't care about how it's placed, but Sagittarius co-parenting, and then Taurus. Let me get some angel messages here. Divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody ex want them. Want to talk to you. This 7 of Pentacles, that earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I have understand your body here, and then you have released toxic relationships. You were told, this is the 4th time you're being told to let go, Sagittarius. 4th time, okay? I ain't gonna tell you, no, let me stop. Release toxic relationships. Forgive yourself. I talked about somebody maybe even being in regret, or maybe regretting fucking with somebody or dealing with somebody. And then I have here, understand your body. Make sure that when you know that you're dealing with somebody that's trifling for real, make sure that you are staying on top of your health. Make sure that you are paying attention to it, whether it has anything to do with you being intimate with somebody or not. Even just in your diet, what you do, things about yourself. If you're finding that certain foods slow you down, or your body has a reaction to them or whatever, I just feel like make sure that you are paying attention to your health. But this release toxic relationships here, and then forgive yourself. I feel like somebody also too needs to forgive themselves for not seeing the red flags, forgiving themselves for not trusting themselves enough as well too. Not trusting themselves enough, maybe not trusting in their purpose enough, maybe not trusting in their intuition, or the messages that they were giving, maybe for allowing something toxic to go on for too long, or maybe living in something or boxing themselves in something that was not in alignment with their natural being for too long. And it's okay, it's a part of the journey. Shit, it is what it is. Nobody's journey looks like the other. But release toxic relationships, forgive yourself. Let me get one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Yeah, and then I have set your intentions. You were told too, Sagittarius, as far as what your star oracles here say, be clear on what you want, Sagittarius. You deserve good things. And what does your heart want? Now you're being told to set your intentions. Keep your focus on what you want. Put action to your goals, make them a reality, and be free to manifest your heart's desire. Set your intentions, Sag. What are you doing it for? What's your why? And stay on that. I told you, don't waver from it, Sagittarius. Do not fucking waver from it. Please don't. Anybody got time for that shit, all right? Let me get some closing affirmations here for divine feminine. Actually, hold on. I want to get some intuitive oracles here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. Don't take no exes back, Sag. Don't take no fucking exes back. If you block them, whatever, the only way certain people can see you is through social media. But don't, Sagittarius, if you got yourself together, you living good, looking good, keep it just like that, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like too, Sag, you giving distance, Sag, or you no longer feeding into somebody else's energy. It's giving like a taming the beast type of energy in a way. You're humbling somebody, Sagittarius. You're humbling somebody. I talked about being in a more calmer, more blissful state. So I feel like too, using your anger or only getting like activated or whatever when you like actually need to. I feel like that, like those that like it's a separate entity. So I feel like your anger is certain emotions. I'm trying to explain the best way I can, y'all. But I feel like your anger is certain emotions or certain things, or the other side of you, Sagittarius. It's a completely different person. Some people may view you or see you in your calmest, most beautiful, rawest state, and other people may have seen you when you, like I said, activated, hype, whatever the case is. But I feel like having control of that now. I'm not saying you was out here, you know what I'm saying, like going crazy, but just having control of that now, Sagittarius. It's still there though. So, like I said, tread lightly. That's why I told you, Sagittarius, at the beginning of the reading, do not match energy. Do not match energy, because you may have tamed and have control over something, but you don't want to step in that place for like you don't do it. Do not match energy. Do not entertain exes. Do not allow people to get you off your square. I don't care. I talked about criticism, all that shit. I don't give a fuck. Don't match that shit at all. Okay? Yeah. Stepping into your purpose here too. We had this high priestess come out here. Sagittarius, we talked about here being in solitude and things like that. I feel like somebody's abilities have heightened, have strengthened. I feel like also too knowledge here as well. Knowledge about, I don't, maybe looking into more sacred things, like sacred geometry or say like symbols, runes. I don't really care, but symbols and things. I feel like having a deeper understanding. I don't know what, like, but like having a deeper understanding here. I don't know how else to explaining here. Yeah, God given. God given here. I feel like also too, somebody has been through a lot to get to where they are. So Sagittarius, when it comes to you ascending, when it comes to your growth, you know, you may not look like what you've been through, or you don't fully express what you've been through, or whatever the case is. Some people, they can envy that without knowing your journey. Some people can envy the person that you are, or, you know, what you have built so far, or whatever, and they don't know how much you could have cried for something, or how much you had to work for something, or even if you had to go hungry at a certain point in time. They don't really understand that journey. It was God-given. It was destined for you. I don't know how to explain that. It's for you. You're destined. Shit, that's it. I don't know how else to explain that. Let me get some closing affirmations here for Sagittarius. Oh, I just feel closing affirmation here for Sagittarius, divine feminine, divine masculine, Sag. I have learned. The first one that I have here is learn. Yeah, I talked about knowledge. Let me get one more here for divine feminine, divine masculine, Sagittarius. I have learned, and then I have masculine here. Learn and masculine. So learn says the time is upon you to broaden your horizons, but it doesn't have to be in a traditional sense. It says, for not all education takes place in a classroom, and not all learning is found within books. What speaks to your soul right here, right now, become hungry for it. Chase after it. Immerse yourself in anything and everything there is to know about what this voice is telling you to learn. You're being divinely guided. You're being guided, Sagittarius. All your moves are being guided. You are not by yourself. You were told to let God in, Sagittarius, with this loosen your grip here. You're being guided. You were told, what does your heart want? I told you, you've opened up a portal. I don't know how else to explain that. But you've opened up a portal of some sort. That's why it's so important for you to not allow exes and old people and shit back into your space. And that's why it's so important for you not to match energy. You have to be at the highest frequency possible. I'm getting a little warm. But you have to be at the highest frequency possible, Sagittarius. Masculine. It says we are taught for so long that the only way to be is to succeed, to achieve, to drive, push, pull, do. And there is nothing wrong with this, of course. But what we are not taught is that the masculine that is innate within all of us was meant to be balanced by its feminine counterpart. So that in the midst of it all, succeeding, achieving, doing, there is feeling and there is being. Your purpose, Sagittarius, you're told to pass it on here. Who you are. There is feeling and there is being. This King of Cups here too. This King of Cups energy here too. This Devil, I feel like somebody is like emotional. Somebody is like expresses their like anger very emotionally. They may like cry or temper tantrums, whatever. But somebody is very like emotionally charged. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I don't really too much care. Make sure you're aware of people's intentions, Sagittarius. Some people sometimes could want to involve themselves with you just because, I mean, shit, it's a little chilly outside. Motherfuckers need a coat. Niggas need a hot plate. Motherfuckers need a place to stay. Don't trick on yourself. Not saying you will, but I'm just saying. Not saying you will. All right? I love you so much, Sagittarius. I do. Follow no man for his journey is not your own. I love y'all as is, and y'all will continually, daily, diligently learn to love yourselves the same. I will see y'all later. Mwah. Bye-bye.